And not even a year later, Yaira number 2 has arrived. Of course, once again, written by the Saska sisters, Jen and Sylvia. And of course, you got Deborah Carita back on the pencils, Jay Brown on the colors. And it's not even been a year yet, and all things are coming up. Millhouse? Well, pardon me, Ned Flanders. We're going to get scrumdiddly-umptious with this one.
As I suspected, 32 flavors.
And this issue picks up a few months after the previous issue number 1. Now, obviously, issue number 1 was a very jam-packed issue. Even though it was the very first issue of an ongoing series, it felt like a very complete novel. Of course, you have everything that you had seen in issue number 1 brought into issue number 2. Obviously, we have learned a few things, but this time, we have the subplots I remember from the first issue. They kind of move a few steps along with the second issue. But what's really important is the main arc, which is Dr. Sally Rodell, aka Yaira. She's presumed dead as Yaira, but really, Dr. Sally Rodell, she walks amongst us, mankind, if you will. And she has a bit more of a personal journey this time around. Rather than being followed, now she's doing the following. And she has something, let's just say, because she has a good company named Projexis. Her mission, well, let's just say she was able to tie it very, smartingly to her personal stuff. So it's a front for business, but a catharsis for her personal life. It's really awesome. I was like, oh, wow, this is smart. I see what you did there. Okay, awesome. So she goes on this journey, and you think, okay, it's a lost place. Well, guess what? Because they're calling it a lost place, we're going to discover it, and discover it we do. And it's freaking awesome. And I'm like, oh, damn, this is where we're going. And of course, along the way, it becomes a journey. She encounters forgotten faces. New ones emerge. The creatures are hideous. The landscapes are freaking stunning. And yet, what is great for us as the reader is not so great for the titular character. Her nightmares are dreadful. Her enemies are far more formidable. And her reputation, well, holy shit. I think her reputation may be in shambles after the way this cliffhanger ended. I'm like, holy macaroni, Batman, you're gonna do that to us?
He wants to be president.
This is the cliffhanger giving us, you know that meme that gets around about Batman when he like bitch smacks Robin? That's how I like feel. I'm like, who do I need to freaking bitch smack? Where's my Robin so I can do that to get to this cliffhanger attended to? I need issue number 3 right away, stat, 98 minutes ago, please. Okay, for real though.
This is where the law stops, and I start.
That all said, though, really killer story. A little bit more of just straight ahead focus, unlike issue 1, since obviously smaller page count. So probably like, okay, this is what we're gonna do for issue number 2. And still intense journey, still feels very personal. Lots of great toxic male greatness, we'll just say, if you will. Deborah Carita's art is great. I still love the way she balances the sea blue and the lime green and lots of action. I just said something there. We'll just say a familiar villain appears, and he's a lot more deadlier than before. You see this shite, and you're like, oh, damn, this dude has done shit I didn't think was, like, capable. And he is so much more intense this time around, and I freaking love it. And it's great because even though this is a comic that's within a shared universe, this story of Yaira, her villains, her supporting characters, it almost feels like a universe within a universe, kind of like the way the Green Lantern Corps are like a bit of a universe within universe. So yeah, this comic moved very fast, the story is very entertaining, the dialogue was great, and also, if I even mention, one of my small criticisms from issue 1, I said some of the lines were a bit on the repetitive side. Not one time this time around. Very tactfully done on issue number 2, ladies. Very well done. So I had so much fun with this issue. And yeah, there's a lot of dialogue, but it's entertaining dialogue, and it moves along with the story. And you're thinking, oh, is this just going to be like a telefest? Well, actually, oh no, you get shit shown in here. You get quite a bit of it. It's really entertaining shite. So I had a lot of fun with this, and this dialogue really makes me feel like I'm really growing with these characters as well, which is nice. So there's a lot to invest here in this particular comic. So I'm going to say, yeah, Deborah's art right around the pace as the previous issue. Story, I'd say, is right as good as the first issue, though there are some things I like better about this second issue, because there's something about when you're just having like a trimmed story and you just get right ahead to the third issue, because the first issue is like a delicious full meal on Thanksgiving. This feels like, okay, it's 4 o'clock, I'm having a really good solid pizza, but then it's like, oh shit, hold up. I need my issue number 3. That's my 11 o'clock late night pizza. So I'm waiting for my late night pizza now with this one. Issue number 3 is going to be my late night pizza. That's what that's going to be. So yeah, this one I'm going to give probably around like an 8.5 if you. 8.5, yeah, that sounds good. I like 8.5. Do you like 8.5? Well, yes, you do like 8.5. Well, that's my score on this comic. And thank you for watching this video. You laid down your souls to the gods, rock and roll.
To let the best of me.